I'm James.
Hi, and I'm Nick, and the Oakleaf Online starts now.
You're watching the Oakleaf Online Spooky Edition, the student-produced media network of the Santa Rosa Junior College and Media 19 class.
That's right, Oakleaf fans, it's mid-October, which means Halloween season is in full force. In the spirit of the season, today's show goes far and wide for strange and surprising news. Let's start in space, where scientists are taking steps toward fast food at the final frontier. Nick, is this true?
I don't know if I would say fast food, James, but last week, Russian cosmonauts partnered with the Israeli startup company Aleph Farms to grow meat in a lab on the International Space Station. Scientists use a 3D bioprinter to grow muscle tissue from cow cells. According to Aleph Farms, the experiment shows that meat can be produced in the harshest environments, even space. If you aren't already sold on this idea, it also uses less than half the greenhouse gases of standard meat production. I guess that's what you would call a win-win. Although I probably wouldn't try it. That's a little creepy to me. What do you think?
I'd try it, off the bucket list, check it off, space meat.
I don't know. I think I'll stick to meat that was grown, on Earth.
All right.
But kudos to them.
To each their own. Well, in local news, extraterrestrials might be among the creatures scaring the meat out of you at Blind Scream. Today we go behind the scenes to meet the creators of Sonoma County's scariest haunted houses, thanks to the students in SRJC's Journalism 55 class. Take it away, Haley.
Hello, this is Haley Bollinger. I'm with the Oakleaf, and I'm here at Blind Scream, the scary house in Roanoke Park, to see how many people are getting scared. Blind Scream sure made me scream. This year, Blind Scream is terrifying people for the 6th year in a row in a warehouse in Roanoke Park. It's composed of 3 themed haunted houses: a swamp shack that hosts a bloody human-eating butcher, a carnival swarming with clowns that smells like a mixture of cotton candy and flesh, and Blackout, that is just like its name, pitch black. Inside actors pop out of the darkness to startle attendees. The Oakleaf went behind the scenes of Blind Scream to speak with creators Drew Dominguez and Judy Groverman Walker, and a few actors about the process and fun surrounding the scares.
I'm one of the partners, and so Drew and I kind of tag team to put the whole house together, from finding the actors, designing what it's going to look like, to buying the props. We kind of work as a team. Both are very much holiday people, and so it's a lot of fun to see Halloween, and this is how we do it.
You got me like that, I'm not crazy at all, but I will get you out just like my other 2 nurses.
I've been haunting the world for 25 years. I was just looking at an interview from last year, and I have like 57 haunted houses under my belt. So I've got 3 more under there this year. Just let loose of your normal trappings of everything that you do and just enjoy yourself. Don't look for anything. Just, let your guard down and just have fun. Let yourself be scared. Some people won't allow that, and so it's not so much fun, but even I try to let that happen. My characters, we still tell the characters, as me and Judy are walking through every evening, we walk through a number of times to make sure, to evaluate how the rooms are acting and reacting and stuff, that we tell them, don't turn it off just because I'm walking around.
Or when I get done with you. Oh, hi. I didn't know we had guests. No one tells me anything. Where you going, darling? You don't want to stay and hang out? I like your smile. Why don't you come back and stay for a while?
I'm in the butcher shack. I'm the butcher, yeah. Shit.
Come on. There it is.
Oh, I can't wait to rip you open. My brother. Like, if people are scared, I try to go off what they say, like something like, if they're like, oh my God, it's like, oh, you better hope God saves you,
No. Ultimately, the goal is when I hear screaming, that's like a symphony to my ears. Like, I know that all the work we did was worth it. Because, I love getting scared. I love horror movies. I love that kind of thing. I love the psychology behind scary shows and scary movies. And the fact that I get to be in that, like, manipulate the horror in it is so much fun. It's so much fun.
Blind Scream will be open until October 31st. Go figure.
After the banter?
Oh my god!
I don't know if I'll get up the courage to go this year, but if I do, I'll go with friends because safety is always in numbers.
And although it was in Rohnert Park for many years, the 2019 Blind Scream is conveniently located in downtown Santa Rosa.
Yeah, I never really liked haunted houses. I'd rather be a part of it than walk through it.
Yeah, I mean,
feel like I'd have more fun doing that.
I probably would, probably soil myself if there's something like that.
I concur with you.
Yeah.
That's why you send in a group and you stay in the middle, everybody.
Yeah.
For those of us interested in the lighter side of spooky, meaning probably not getting as terrified as me, Pumpkin Nights is in Santa Rosa for the first time ever. Founded in 2016 at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds, this interactive Halloween installation leads visitors through 7 pumpkin lands. A local farm provided all the real pumpkins that make up the 3,000 hand-carved real and synthetic pumpkins on display. Among the highlights is a 40-foot-long dragon. Wow, that's impressive.
I know I'll be taking lots of selfies at the Pumpkin Nights at Sonoma County Fairgrounds now to November 3rd.
And now, wherever you are these days, it's good to always know if you'll be encountering extraterrestrials. So let's head over to the alien sighting map with Stuart. Stuart?
Well, thank you, Nick. Although you guys aren't wearing your tinfoil hats, so for all I know, you could be one of them. But thanks to this wonderful source from metrocosm.com, we have the sightings from UFO sightings, from actual national UFO sightings all around the U.S. And you'll notice something very suspicious. You'll notice that the West Coast sightings don't seem to have quite the big as the East Coast sighting. All right, now on an unrelated note, the West Coast rent still continues to spike while the East Coast still continues to be at a very steady pace. Coincidence? I think not. Clearly the people on the East Coast are safe, are not as safe there, so they're moving to the West Coast, causing rent to spike. That is the truth right there. And speaking of truth, nothing true than our obviously scripted sports event, and here to comment on that is Nate with the sports.
Thank you, Stuart. And now some spooky sports. It's spooky because I don't know anything about it. Women's soccer, October 11th, SRJC 1, American River 2. October 15th, SRJC 0, Sierra 3. That one's the spookiest because we lost. Men's soccer, October 8th, SRJC 2, San Joaquin Delta 0. And October 11th, SRJC 0 and Folsom Lake 0. That's all the time we have for spooky news today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Nate.
And I'm James.
And I'm Nick.
And that's the Oak Leaf Online.
He did the monster mash.
You've been watching the Oak Leaf Online Spooky Edition, the student-produced media network of Santa Rosa Junior College and the Media 19 class.